what's going on, guys? Hey, today I'm excited, man. I was looking at some of the trades and some of the guys that got signed on all these various NBA teams, and I can't remember a time where we really talked about the NBA season this deep into pretty much the beginning of the NFL season. I pretty much have not heard anything relevant about the NFL in really the last couple of months. I think the last major signing or trade that I was really paying attention to was Le'Veon signing to the Jets, and I think OBJ signing to the Browns, and I think preseason is getting ready to start in like a week or two. We're still talking about the NBA like daily. That is freaking ridiculous that the NBA's influence has gotten to the point where we're just like, forget the NFL like season up to a point, because I'm pretty sure once the games start, then it's like whatever, we'll wait a couple months and then talk about the NBA, because now no one's getting signed or traded. That's gonna really make a significant difference probably in the next couple of months. So, but still, like, what teams are coming out of the West? What teams are coming out of the East? What signing is going to have the biggest impact? What players are going to have the biggest impact in changing the dynamic of an entire division or conference? Me personally, I like that Clippers team, man. I like that Clippers team. I'm looking at the depth. I'm looking at Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and Patrick Beverly on the wing, terrorizing people. Who are you going to switch off for you? Who? And then if they have Harold in the game, that guy is nasty defensively. I don't know if he's a lockdown defender, but he's athletic enough to be able to guard, 1 through 3 on a switch, at least for a second or two. And when you're talking about Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, they're both like 6'7", 6'8", respectively, 230 pounds, known defenders. They both started out as defenders. Kawhi Leonard is a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Paul George was in the running last year and has been in the running a few times. And Patrick Beverly, we're talking about a guy that literally played against the Warriors in Air Force Ones. I've never seen an NBA player play an actual game in some damn Air Force Ones, not in the modern day. That's gonna be nasty. And then you have out east, the Sixers, I guess, are the team that I'm really watching to see what they do. I'm not saying they're gonna come out and win it, but if Ben Simmons is able to actually take a shot, he's willing to take one and can actually make them. Because the thing is about Giannis is willing to take that shot regardless of him actually making it. He's willing to take that shot, and you have to respect him taking it up to a point. I think Ben Simmons has the potential to be a better shooter than Giannis, because Giannis' form is still kind of awkward. And Simmons, his form doesn't look terribly bad. So if Ben Simmons can actually space the floor just a little bit more for Embiid, and obviously Horford, he can knock down threes. So I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. Tobias Harris can shoot as well. So I think the key for them is really Ben Simmons being able to knock down a shot. He doesn't have to be 40% from three, or he really doesn't have to be 35% from three. He can really be he can kind of be like a Draymond Green, essentially, when it comes down to jump shooting. You have to, because Draymond has like Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and in the past Kevin Durant, and guys that literally you have to guard. You would rather him shoot it, but with Ben Simmons, having a shot that you have to respect, in the fact that with a full head of steam, this guy is 6'11", like 240 pounds. He can get to the basket and do some damage. So, I'm excited about this NBA season. I don't know if there's going to be any 65-win teams, because in the West, it's loaded. The Jazz made big moves. The Rockets team, I don't. A lot of people say there's only one ball. True enough, but who else is going to handle the ball other than James Harden and Russell Westbrook? Like Eric Gordon, maybe. They don't. Well, Austin Rivers too, but like you can take one of those guys out and then they can run. The other person can run with the second unit for a little bit of time. Like there's ways to make that work. Those are dynamic players. We're talking about some of the best players in the league. It's not going to be that hard for them to necessarily mesh. I mean, you look at big threes. Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry found a way to make it happen. Now, there's a lot of ball movement in there, but still, guys, all of them were getting, what, at least 12 to 18 shots a game. I'm pretty sure James Harden and Russell Westbrook are going to be the first teammates in NBA history to combine for like 80 shot attempts. If that's ever happened, I'm pretty sure they're going to be the first two to ever do it. And they're probably going to shoot 44% while they're doing it, respectable. And depending on what Russell Westbrook, that 3-point attempt, that 3-point field goal percentage for that game, maybe 35%, maybe. And they're going to light it up. And they could probably be the first teammates in NBA history to average multiple triple-doubles in a season. You know, because they have that firecracker potential. Like, when they're going to be hot, it is going to be nasty. And they're going to play pretty much 82 games because those dudes ball. So, those are just a few of my thoughts, guys. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Anything else you want to see, holla at your boy. See you.